This is Splash, the creator of Roblox's biggest horror game, Doors. With over 5 billion visits, how did this game get so big? Well, today, in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at all the updates that made this game famous. Starting with the release. Doors released on August 10, 2022. The day the game released, it got 10,000 players in its first hour. But what even is this game? Doors is a Roblox horror game where you're exploring an abandoned hotel. Your goal is to make it to door 100 so you can escape. But various entities live in the hotel trying to stop you from completing your journey. And it's sure as heck scary. When the game was released, it only came out with one floor, the hotel. On the release, there were 6 items and 14 entities. The game also blew up tremendously whenever famous YouTubers were playing it, like Creecraft, Flamingo, and Dennis Daly. At this rate, Doors can solidify itself as a Roblox classic. With all this popularity, Splash had a choice to make. It was either to be a cash grab developer with terrible updates, or take his time, possibly losing players, but make amazing updates. He chose the second option. So, Splash got to work. Along with his co-dev and friend, Redibles, they started working on an amazing update. An update that would break the Roblox site. But while working on this update, they made some bug fixes, added some small features like codes, and even more. But no matter what small feature he added, everybody kept asking the same question. When was the next big update?
Where is the hotel update?
Is the hotel update coming this week? Month? Couple months?
Hotel update will never come. I've lost faith in Doors. Someone help.
You sure? In this humongous update, they added 6 new entities, 3 new items, and 17 new achievements. A new mid-run shop, a greenhouse area, and a completely new door 100. But most importantly, they added the crucifix. The crucifix is an item that once obtained can save your life for most entities. But behind all of this, there is something more silent happening behind the scenes. A mystery for us to uncover. You see, I've been lying to you. In this update, there weren't 6 new entities, there were 10. And not 17 new achievements, but 20. And not 3 new items, but 5. However, none of these items are obtainable in the hotel. In the hotel, when the player enters door 60, it would bring up the same room over and over again. And in this room, there was a secret hiding behind our very own eyes. Behind a certain closet in door 60 was a passage hidden within the walls. This passage was a gateway to the rooms. The rooms is a different floor that consists of 1,000 doors, and at the end of the floor, the game rewards you with a rare and useful item that can be saved whenever. But there are 4 main entities that live in A1000: A60, A90, A120, and Curious Light. Most of these entities function like some of the hotel entities, except for Curious Light, which we will explain later because it's time for the April Fool's update. In an update nobody was expecting, the Doors devs made a super hard mode, a funny, difficult version of Doors. Sadly, this update wasn't as memorable as some of the other ones since not many people were able to beat it due to how difficult it was. At around this time, the Doors Tower Hero update came into store. This update was a collaboration between the tower defense game Tower Heroes and the horror game Doors. This update didn't really bring anything on the Doors side, except for a few badges. But on the Tower Heroes side, there's a whole buttload of Doors content. The thing is, I don't really know what any of this stuff in Tower Heroes means because I don't really play tower defense games. So... The Doors modifier update came out of nowhere and shocked everyone. The modifiers update was an update where you could add custom modifiers to your game to make the game more
interesting
and fun. In this update, for example, you can have all the monsters from A1000 into the hotel. You can make it so eyes can spawn in every room, and banana peels. This might go down as one of my favorite updates since it made the game have new custom dynamics. This update was also a type of way to fix the modding problem that hackers were creating in the game. This was also the last major update of the year 2023. So let's move on into 2024. In In the first 2 months of 2024, nothing new was introduced into the game. But near the beginning of March, the developers released something massive. Around this time, Roblox was releasing an event called The Hunt. The goal of this event was for players to participate in getting 100 achievements in 100 different games. And it just so happened that Doors was one of the participating games. The developers released the backdoor for this event. This floor was a prequel to the hotel. It had you start at door -50 and made you go all the way to door 0. While traversing these rooms, there was a timer that was counting down to 0. And once it hit 0, an entity called Haste would kill you. But during the run, there were opportunities to add time to the countdown. Along with Haste, there was Blitz, the Lookman, and Vacuum, all trying to stop you from making it to the hotel. There is also one recurring character in this level, Curious Light, the same entity from the rooms. Curious Light is the complete polar opposite of Guiding Light. They're less helpful and a bit rude. There's little information about Curious Light, but these are the only places where we can find him. There were also 2 new items in this update, the Vial and Bottle of Starlight. These items were basically a shield to your health. Just every bigger bottle of Starlight, they would give you more shield. Along with the backdoor, they added new modifiers to the game, new badges, and a new entity in the hotel called Dread. After the hunt ended, the developers added a new section to the lobby. They also made an entrance for players to enter the back door. It was a very minor update, but it was really cool. After that though, there were no updates. But on August 30th, after 2 years of waiting, Doors Floor 2 released. This is the biggest update that the Doors devs have ever released. And for good reason, it is such an amazing update. So let me tell you everything in this update. After that huge update, most people would think that the Doors developers would stop updating for a while. But 3 months later, the developers released another huge update. This update was the content update, and they added new modifiers, stream integration, new achievements, new entities. They remade some old rooms, added new consumables, and quality of life changes. And most importantly, they added the admin panel. The admin panel is a game pass where if you purchase it, you can control everything in the game, including trolling your friends.
Why are you standing still, bro? Come on, get a light bulb. Oh my god!
So, that was the last update of Doors at the time of recording. Thank you so much for watching to the end. It means so much to me. This video took a while since there was so much content in this game. This game made me love Roblox, and I hope the developers never give up on updating it. If you don't mind, please consider subscribing since it would mean the world to me. And that's all I really have to say. Have a good day. And yes, I know I forgot the retro update, but who cares?